What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are back at Guardian Works for Bourbon Fest, and I'm here with Alex from the World Whiskey Society.
Hi, Graham. Good to have you.
I'm glad to be here. So you've got a bunch of different stuff, but tell me first about the World Whiskey Society.
Well, we are a distillery that originated in Georgia a few years ago, and what we're trying to do is to bring whiskey from all around the world, from different states. Kentucky, MGP, from Indiana, Oklahoma. We have a Japanese single malt. We bring barrels from different countries. We bring port barrels, tequila barrels, scotch barrels, peated barrels.
All right, so the first one we're going to taste is a Japanese single malt.
Japanese single malt. It's made of Australian malt, distilled in Japan.
Okay.
And finished and aged in Mizunara barrels. So it's blended 3 to 5 years old, but as you can taste it, you can see a lot of fruits, dry fruits, plum, very fruity type of whiskey.
So a lot of times when I taste like a Japanese style whiskey, it almost comes across as a scotch. Just like you said though, you get like plums or apples. It's fruity in a good way. And by the way, what's with this bottle? This is gorgeous.
Well, it's our branded World Whiskey Society bottle. So it comes with the gargoyle on top and labels.
All right, so next up in line, what do we have here?
Graham, this is a 10-year-old bourbon, distilled in Oklahoma. It's a wheated bourbon, 55% corn and 45% wheat. It's finished in tequila barrel, so it's a very unique combination where you have wheated bourbon in tequila barrel. It complements each other. You can see the sweetness of wheated bourbon and tequila notes.
So a lot of wheated bourbons come across as a little sweeter to begin with. And what's interesting about the tequila is that it brings like this brightness and this like almost sourness, but in a good way. Like this has it's still tingling on my palate. There's like lime notes and other things, which I don't usually associate with a bourbon, but it's something unlike I've ever had.
Exactly. Not many people think that tequila flavor and bourbon will go together, but as you can see,
you can tell
it's a great product.
It is. All right, last one is what you said was your favorite is Doc Holliday.
Doc Holliday.
All right, tell me about it.
Doc Holliday was born in Georgia.
Okay.
Live in Georgia. So since we are a Georgian distillery, we had to have a Georgian native character to represent our brand.
Fair enough. All right, what do we got?
So we have a 6-year-old here. This is an MGP bourbon in Indiana. So this one we're just experimenting with other style bourbon, and we decided to put Indiana MGP 6-year-old in this bottle. But it's very exceptional bourbon, as you can try. We hand selected those casks, and it's an excellent product.
Now you said this is barrel strength.
Yes, it's 58% of this particular barrel. Every label is hand signed with the alcohol volume, bottle number, and barrel number. So every label applied by hand. We have a barrel, revolver barrel closure, so the bottle looks great, and it's a great product.
Well, it really tastes great, and at 58% ABV, I mean, it's hot, don't get me wrong, but it's still very smooth, and that really just kind of lights up your palate. It's not like a rye or anything that has those darker notes. It's still on the lighter side of things. On the sweeter end, too, a little bit of that corn you said in the mash bill really comes through. So these bottles you can get retail, but if you sign up for World Whiskey Society, which is free, by the way, you can have access to some special stuff.
Yes, our website is called worldwhiskey.com, so please sign up, and you will see many unique stuff on our website.
All right. Well, if you guys are looking to taste a bunch of different whiskeys, bourbons, and all of that, Bourbon Fest, along with a ton of other things at Atlanta Food and Wine Festivals. But if you're looking specifically to get some access to some really interesting bourbons, you got to try World Whiskey Society. Alex, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for coming.
All right. Like, follow, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.